Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and I'm on a quest to invest. And today's video is all about PROG Stock, Progenity. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to be talking about a few other interesting news stories. So first of all though, PROG Stock. It's definitely a red hot stock at the moment. It's definitely on all the retail investors' radar today. It is a biotech stock and it's definitely been surging in a very parabolic way and, falling in an equally parabolic way. On and off over the past month. It's been a roller coaster, basically. It's been identified as a potential short squeeze, which is definitely a large part of the reason for the hype. But that's not all. There is very good fundamentals behind this, which we're going to talk about. The company's borrow fee rate and short interest ratios of just below 40% have definitely been enticing investors. Just like if any stock had that level of short interest, it does piques people's interest, especially retail investors. So it's just a few things to note about PROG Stock because I haven't actually covered it before on this channel. Progenity is a California-based biotech company providing molecular testing products in the US. They have a lot of very popular products, but one of the most popular is their non-invasive prenatal screening tests. Obviously, a lot of women are pregnant. I don't know the exact stats, but a lot of women are pregnant. So that's a pretty popular one. And they also have a lot of therapies for GI-related disorders, like Crohn's disease and IBD, stuff like that. I mean, GI-related disorders are pretty popular. Not popular, that's probably the wrong word, common. As well as that, they offer molecular pathology tests such as COVID-19 PCR testing services. And just to recap, Progenity had their IPO, initial public offering, back in June of 2020. At that offering, the company sold approximately 6.6 million shares for $15 a piece. Unfortunately, PROG stock has been on a downward trajectory since the IPO. The share price fell to $5 by the end of the year and even sank below $1 in late September. But I think there is definitely a comeback, a reversal on the horizons, and October might turn out to be the month for Progenity. Share prices seem to be heading towards $4. So yeah, I'm definitely bullish about it. I really like the fact that they have non-invasive GI tests because the ones at the moment are a little bit invasive. Such as the endoscopy, surgery, biopsy, colonoscopy, stuff like that. And the direct and non-invasive access to the GI tract could potentially improve the efficacy and safety outcomes. So not only is it more comfortable, but it's also safer and just better overall. The addressable market for GI-targeted topical inflammatory bowel disease therapeutic delivery exceeds $15 billion. And there are 1.8 million IBD patients in the US alone. And then looking at the bigger picture, the global biological market is valued at more than $250 billion. So when we combine an unmet need with a huge market, that's a pretty good formula. There's also their portfolio of patents. Just recently, they made significant headway in this area as the United States Patent and Trademark Office issued several patents related to Progenity's ingestible technologies for the GI-delivered therapeutics. These include an ingestible device for delivery of a therapeutic agent to the gastrointestinal tract, treatment of inflammatory conditions of the gastrointestinal tract with a Janus kinase inhibitor, and treatments of GI tract diseases with SMAD7 inhibitor, and separately with a chemokine receptor inhibitor. All this medical speak is a little bit above my head, not gonna lie. But yeah, they actually have more than 170 issued patents and pending applications directed towards 17 inflammatory bowel disease targets. They also have a conference coming up. They'll be participating in the 4th annual IBD Innovative Product Development for Crohn's and Colitis virtual conference hosted by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. There's earnings expected in early November. There's also a peer-reviewed journal in progress, and they're going to be announcing a big partnership. Rumor has it that it might be Pfizer. Obviously, that would be amazing, but we don't know. That's just a rumor. But overall, I'm very bullish about PROG stock. I want to know what you guys think. So now on to a few news stories. There's been some rumors about PayPal recently that it was making a bid for Pinterest in its effort to expand to e-commerce. And, the stock price of PayPal rose on this rumor. However, PayPal burst that bubble. They said it's not true. And shares of Pinterest also had a nice run up last week in the wake of the rumors, and the company's clarification course corrected the share price. PayPal's share price ended on Monday up 2.7%, while Pinterest dropped circa 12.7%. So that's not great. Tesla have been having some trouble related to their software. They hit a bit of a snag after announcing that they have to pull their beta driving software full self-driving. Elon Musk tweeted on Saturday that the company was rolling back to version 10.2, seeing some issues with 10.3, so rolling back to 10.2 temporarily. Please note, this is to be expected with beta software. But it is not all bad news for Tesla. Tesla actually hit a $1 trillion market cap for the first time after Hertz said on Monday that it would buy 100,000 electric vehicles. And this news brought Tesla stock to a new record high just one trading day after the shares topped $900. And the deal comes more than a year after Hertz filed for bankruptcy protection during the height of the pandemic, as obviously demand for travel and rental vehicles dropped. I don't think the thing with the software is slowing them down too much. So that's all for today, guys. I thank you so much for listening. Stay safe and happy investing.